In a significant development, National Socialist Council of Nagalim Isaac Muiva faction has agreed to resume talks with Centre. And I am willing for negotiations based on formulation of papers submitted to the Government of India and on the framework agreement signed on August 3, 2015. Central Youth Organization of the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party lashes out at former Chief Minister Rashid Jamir over his recent statement against incumbent Chief Minister Nltv Rio. Notably, the organization's response comes against Jamir's statement wherein he said that after solution, Muiva and Rio money factor will be inconsequential. To mark Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 72nd birthday, Nagaland State Bharatiya Janata Party starts the 16-day Seva Bakwara program celebrations in Nagaland. Various activities including blood donation, free health games and vaccination drives to be organized during the 16-day program. Massive protest held by Chandigarh University students in Mohali on Saturday night after alleged leaked objectionable videos of women students went viral. Protesting students alleged that a student made videos of girl students while taking a bath in the hostel. "22 people killed and 10 suffered injuries in a landslide triggered by heavy rains. Great havoc in Nepal's Acham district on Saturday. With this, at least 70 people have been killed and 13 missing across the country in flash floods and landslides this year. Hello and welcome. You are watching English News Now with me, Chiben Kvung. Let's look at the stories in detail. The crucial meeting held on Saturday on the Naga political issue between the core committee on Naga political issue and the NSCN-IM leadership seems to have concluded on a positive note. After the 2.5-hour closed-door meeting, UDA Chairman T.R. Ziliang, while talking to media persons, said that the NSCN-IM has agreed to resume talks with the centre. Ziliang informed the media that the NSCN-IM is willing to resume the peace talks on that condition that the talks be based on the framework agreement and the formulation papers submitted by both Arun Ravi and A.K. Mishra together. Ziliang stated that the NSCN-IM delegation's contention was that they were unhappy with the centre's representative, A.K. Mishra, for omitting some of the important political points which were included in the formulation papers earlier prepared by then interlocutor Arun Ravi. Meanwhile, talking to the media, NSCN-IM member collective leadership RH Racing made it clear that the poll was in the court of the Government of India and not the CCO and PI or the NSCN-IM. Racing said that it is a call to be taken by the Indian government and the faction is waiting for the response of the centre. Reportedly, the NSCN-IM delegation is likely to visit New Delhi soon for a meeting with the central leadership. It is worth mentioning that the Saturday's crucial meeting was held in Rhododendron Hall of Tumagirima Police Complex following a meeting between the core committee and Union Home Minister on 12 September regarding the issue of separate flag and constitution raised by the NSCN-IM. The NSCN-IM is likely to meet central leaders and representatives on September 28th of this month.
We have conveyed them. So there's nothing new. And whatever they conveyed to us to be told to the Government of India, we have already told Home Minister. This time our intention was to meet Prime Minister and Home Minister. But Prime Minister directed the Home Minister to meet us. So we met Home Minister. And we have conveyed everything. The unhappiness of this NSCN-IM. And they came back from Delhi and they refused to go there. So their contention we have conveyed to Home Minister and A.K. Mishra. That their point of contention was that they are not happy with the interlocutor, that A.K. Mishra, because he has omitted some of the political important points which was included in the formulation paper of Arun Ravi. So they were unhappy. So we requested them to start to resume the talk based on the papers formulated by R.N. Ravi and based on the framework agreement. This time they have agreed. So NSN IM people, they are moving to Delhi and they'll resume the talk on 28th of December. So that's a good news.
It appears like that.
Our job is a facilitator. Whatever has been entrusted on us to convey to government of India, we convey it. And now whatever has been told to us by government of India to be conveyed to this NSNI, we have conveyed. Our duty is to convey the feeling of Naga and the feeling of government of India to the negotiator. So in no way we are part of the negotiation. So people should not misconstrue. So we have conveyed the feeling of government of India, and we have already conveyed to this government of India also the feeling of this NSNI. So things are working out, and let's hope that now the talk will resume very soon.
And what was the response from the NSA?
No, they said they'll, if that is so, if the talk is to be based on the framework agreement and the formulation based on the formulation paper submitted by R.N. Ravi and A.K. Mishra all together, then they are willing to continue.
For talk with the Government of India. No, it is in the board of the Government of India, not in the core committee, not in the, say, in the board of the NSN. It is with the Government of India. It is they who are to decide. We have been waiting for their response. No, it is in the process. That has to be settled on the table of, let's say, between Government of India and NSN, not here.
A recent statement made by former Nagaland Chief Minister Dr. S.C. Jamir on Chief Minister Nltv Rio has caused serious distress among the Central Youth Organization of the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party. Central Youth Organization expressing their concern say that they never expected from a leader like former Nagaland Chief Minister Dr. S.C. Jamir to make such statement. The youth wing responded through a press statement that in the 2018 election, NPF government was voted out as the NPF government was ruled by an opposition-less government or establishment with 60 members in ruling. The aided Jamir philosophy of ruling and winning elections with money and power holds no water. They continued that it is time for S.C. Jamir to call it a day. The youth wing accused the former chief minister of making a U-turn and demanding resignation of the present MLAs, as Jamir opposed the accord to be signed to end the Naga political issue. Well, to mark Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 72nd birthday, Nagaland State Bharatiya Janata Party started the 16-day Seva Pakhwara program celebrations on Saturday. Various activities including blood donation, free health camps and vaccination drives will be organized during the 16-day-long program. Following the program, Minority Marcha, BJP Nagaland organized a blood donation camp at Dimapur District Hospital. A total of 30 units of blood were donated by the party members. The Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha Nagaland Secretary General Imnaningam Lungkumar stated that the BJYM Nagaland organized blood donation camps across the state in Dimapur, Kohima and Mogokchung districts. BJYM Nagaland informed that the blood donation camps will culminate on October 2nd.
We are in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. We are organizing a mega blood donation camp starting from today. As the BJP starts the Seva Pakhwara starting from today, a fortnight for service, to provide a service for the people. And so today, fortunately, it's a birthday of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. So even the BJYM Nagaland, also in collaboration with BJYM Dimapur District, BJYM Minority Team and BJYM Dimapur District, we are also organizing a blood donation camp here in Dimapur. And also across the state, we are organizing a blood donation camp in Kohima District at Kohima, NHAK Kohima.
This blood bank is yours. We want to see that we work together like this in the future also. And I want to thank everyone for supporting us today.
National team, we are in collaboration
with an aim to create awareness among the students on different career choices. An educational fest was organized at Dimapur's Pilgrim Higher Secondary School on Saturday. Attending the program, Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur, Sergeant Jaiswal, encouraged the students to evaluate and choose their career and to whatever interests them with honesty, sincerity and dedication. A total of 14 representatives from field of education, music and NCC attended the event. The representatives exhorted the students on prospects of choosing their careers through right routes. Target audiences at the fest include students of the school and from neighboring schools. The 7th edition of the Nagaland Street Fitness Competition was held at Sukrize Park at POC in Kohima on Saturday, and hundreds of fitness enthusiasts from across the state took part in the competition. One of the organizers of the competition, Yamfo Kikon, stated that each year the event is getting bigger, and compared to previous years, they witnessed more participants this year. Kikon further stated that the main aim of the competition is to motivate others to live a healthy life. Kohima Government Industrial Training Institute organized its first convocation ceremony on Saturday. The Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Director, Chidan Yadan, graced the ceremony as the special guest. He urged the graduates to work hard and focus on their vision and encouraged them to accept all the challenges. The ESD Director also lauded the faculty and the staff of the ITI for their dedication. Principal and Deputy Director, Engineer H. Alongse, said that it is a proud moment for the Institute as Nagaland backed the top list in the country for trainees passed in National Council for Vocational Training Examinations with 88.70%. Meanwhile, the institution also presented awards to the toppers. The Industrial Training Institute, PAC, also conducted its first convocation ceremony at the ITI Hall PAC on Saturday, and Sub-Divisional Officer Zenthengo E. Nguli graced the event as the special guest. Zenthengo Nguli congratulated all the passed-out trainees and discussed about the outgoing or the ongoing unemployment issues in the state. He further said that skilled trainees may take use of government schemes to get employment, support themselves and launch their own businesses. The Department of Education of Livingston Foundation International organized a career talk on the theme Reveals Optimum in the school auditorium on Saturday. Assistant Commissioner of Police Chumugadima Ninoto Zumomi during the program spoke on the topic, identifying one's true calling and steps to choosing a career. He further encouraged the students to have an unbiased attitude towards life and to work hard and smart. Ninoto talked about the importance of focus and conscious effort with concentration. Students of Chandigarh University in large number protested in Punjab's Mohali on Saturday after a girl student of the university allegedly leaked private videos of her hostel mates online. Students were protesting alleged that a student recorded a clip of girl students from the hostel while taking a bath and made it viral online. Students protesting said medical students attempted suicide following the viral video. So far, police have arrested one student in connection to the matter. Senior Superintendent of Police Mohali Vivek Soni said that it is a matter of videos being shot by a girl student and later circulated. The accused has been identified. As per medical records, no attempt of suicide was reported.
7355 गेट तो खोलना पड़ेगा पास ये गलत नहीं हो सकता है 7355 नंबर दो आप 7355
एक कल शाम नोटिस विच आया सीगा एक कल शाम को एक मैटर नोटिस में आया था जहाँ पे कि कोई वीडियो बनाया गया है बाय अ गर्ल एक स्टूडेंट की तरफ से और वो वीडियो जो है उसके रिगार्डिंग कुछ र्यूमर फैल गया था कि वो वीडियो किसी कुछ और लोगों का भी बनाया गया है तो उसके बेस के ऊपर यहाँ पे कुछ जो है उन्होंने प्रोटेस्ट किया था उसके रिगार्डिंग एफआईआर रजिस्टर कर दी गई है और जो अक्यूज्ड हैं उनको हम अरेस्ट कर चुके हैं मैटर ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन के अंदर है इसमें मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है आपके माध्यम से कि कोई भी जो र्यूमर्स हैं उनके ऊपर बिल्कुल हम ध्यान ना दें किसी कोई डेथ नहीं हुई है यहाँ पे इस तरह के कुछ र्यूमर्स मेरे नोटिस में आ रहे थे कुछ वीडियोस इस तरह के वायरल हुए हैं अभी तक मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड के मुताबिक हमारे नोटिस में ऐसी कोई चीज़ नहीं आई है हमने ऑलरेडी एफआईआर रजिस्टर कर दी है और एक जो है जो अक्यूज्ड स्टूडेंट है उसको हम ऑलरेडी अप्रीहेंड कर चुके हैं और हमारी तरफ से इन्वेस्टिगेशन स्टार्ट कर दी गई है एक लेडी गजेटेड ऑफिसर जो है मैडम जो है उनको मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है So far, no attempt to suicide has come to our notice. Medical record of all the students who were taken to hospital has been taken. Medical record of all the students is being taken on record. से हम ओपिनियन लेके उसके बाद में I'll be able to brief you better. देखिए, मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट है. मैंने पहले भी ये बात कही कि आपके माध्यम से मैं सबको यही मैसेज देना चाहता हूँ कि किसी भी किस्म की जो र्यूमर है
Good news for Tripurans as Tripura government has announced to double up the monthly social pension of its people. The move came just ahead of the assembly polls. Chief Minister of Tripura, Dr. Monik Soha, announced the scheme on September 17 during the official launch of a campaign, Bradichari Sushason. The campaign aims to make people of Tripura aware regarding centre and state government's schemes. The increase in pension will now stand at Rs 2,000. The new structure of the monthly pension will come into effect from September. Chief Minister Soha also said that as per the promise made earlier, they have decided to increase the social pension from Rs 1,000 to Rs 2,000. Bangladeshi nationals were arrested by Assam police from Bishwanath district on 17 September for preaching religious activities and violating visa norms. The Bangladeshi nationals were camping at the Bakmari area for the last few days. The group entered India through Cooch Behar border in last month and headed by a religious teacher, Ashraful Alam. A case has been registered against them under the Foreigners Act, and police claim that the terror outfits Al-Qaeda and Ansarullah Bangla team were trying to expand their bases in Assam. Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh announced a monthly allowance of Rs 500 on Saturday for persons with disability, with 60 to 80%, which will start from next month in celebration of the Prime Minister's 72nd birthday. Various aids and assistive devices, including tricycles, wheelchairs, along with teaching and learning materials, were distributed to the PWDs under the AIDP scheme during the program. A World War II vintage bomb was safely detonated by security forces on Saturday in eastern Manipur. Reportedly, the bomb was recovered by the locals during digging work in Kamjong district along the Indo-Myanmar border. The security force with local police safely shifted the bomb away from the populated area for disposal. A team of Army Bomb Disposal Unit carried out a safe disposal of around 115 kilograms of bomb. Before disposing of the powerful bomb, a joint team of Manipur police and paramilitary forces ensured the safe evacuation of 250 residents and their various livestock and domestic animals residing within 2-kilometer radius of the explosion site. The bomb was destructed or destroyed successfully without any unexpected incident. In an exchange of fire between police commandos and armed drug dealer, a 28-year-old drug smuggler got injured in Kangpokpi district of Manipur. The injured smuggler was identified as Mang Mi-she, who is a native of Lai Koi-ching in Kangpokpi district. Other two accomplices of Mang Mi-she managed to flee under the cover of darkness. The search was operated by a team of police commandos of Imphal West district on Friday following a tip-off about the presence of drug smugglers in the area. The alleged drug dealer opened fire at the approaching police team and sustained injuries on his left thigh in the retaliation fire by the police. He was immediately rushed to a local hospital and now is out of danger. A national conference of tourism ministers from various states and union territories will be held in Himachal Pradesh's Dharamshala on Sunday. The conference is being organized by the Ministry of Tourism from September 18 to 20. The conference will be chaired by Union Minister for Culture and Tourism G. Kishan Reddy and will be inaugurated by Himachal Pradesh's CM Jairam Thakur. The conference will be attended by central ministers, tourism ministers from states and UTs, governors, administrators and heads of tourism and hospitality associations. The conference is expected to be attended by 250 delegates. The event will focus on various policies and programs of the Ministry of Tourism, issues of wildlife tourism, promotion of tourism and implementation of various projects of the ministry. In Nepal, landslides triggered by heavy rains has been creating a devastating situation in the country. It has been learned that so far 22 people have been killed and 10 have sustained serious injuries on Saturday. With this, at least 70 people have been killed and 13 missing across the country in flash floods and landslides this year. According to official data, reportedly or notably the Acham district, which is located about 450 kilometers west of the capital city of Kathmandu, is witnessing torrential rains for the last few days. It has been learned that the communication system has been affected as a result of nature's fury in the area. Prime Minister Narendra Modi advises Russian President Vladimir Putin regarding ongoing Ukraine war during a bilateral meeting on the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit in Kazakhstan's Samarkand has raised certain eyebrows among international media organizations. PM Modi suggested Russian President Vladimir Putin that today's era is not of war. PM Modi further added that India and Russia have stayed together with each other for decades. PM Modi expressed his concerns over the impact of the war on the energy supply. Russian President Vladimir Putin said that they wanted to put an end to the war as soon as possible. Various international leading media houses, especially in the US like the CNN, Washington Post, New York Times, praised PM Modi's bravery as he suggested Putin to stop the war. PM Modi took or made headlines in leading media houses from around the world. President Draupadi Murmu is on a 3-day official tour to the United Kingdom. She reached London on Saturday to attend Queen Elizabeth II's funeral ceremony at Westminster Abbey. She will remain there till 19 September to attend the state funeral of the Queen and on Monday and offer condolences on behalf of the government of India. She was accompanied by Foreign Secretary Vinay Kwatra and reached London Airport on the presidential aircraft. She was received by the High Commissioner of India to the United Kingdom on her arrival. Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held bilateral talks on September 17. The duo discussed about the Chabahar Central Asia transit route, which will help both nations strengthen for cooperation. The development of the port will contribute to the economic development of the nations. They also discussed about using the existing capacities in oil and gas industry, transportation, especially Chabahar Central Route, as well as regional and international issues. President Raisi termed India-Iran relation as friendly and cordial and pointed out the importance of Chabahar port in transportation of goods. And that's all for now. Thank you for tuning in.